Tesla's top secret master plan for the next year has just leaked in a big way, and we now know they're making 6 big changes over the next few months that'll totally change not just your Tesla, not just every Tesla, but every single EV on the road right now and every new model coming. They are working on some massive updates for both the Model 3 and Model Y, a top secret update for the Model S and Model X that we just got some new info on. They're working on a cheaper $25,000 Model 2 that we've got some new info on, and also, well, kind of might never see the light of day, and also some other moves they're making that owners are absolutely furious about. Let me tell you why people are so upset with Tesla. Let me break down this master plan, tell you about these 6 changes that Tesla is making. Let me tell you what's good, what's bad, why people are so upset. And also, I'm gonna give away money. If you didn't know, I like to do Amazon gift card giveaways and give you guys free money. So if you wanna learn how to win some free money for yourself to spend however you want on Amazon, stay tuned until the end of the video to learn more about that. And until then, let's get into some Tesla news. And a huge thanks to Recurrent for sponsoring this video. Okay, so let's work our way through Tesla's lineup, starting with some of the smaller changes, then working up to the bigger, more exciting stuff. First, let's talk about the Model S and Model X, because these cars did get a pretty significant refresh back in 2020, but now, almost 3 years later, it's time for something new. And if you're a fan of these cars, well, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. Good news first, of course, is that there is a refresh plan for both the S and the X, but the bad news is that it's not looking to be anything significant, at least not as big as that refresh we got just a couple of years ago. When Tesla Scope recently shared all of the info they knew about the refresh Model 3, they also shared an interesting tidbit that according to their sources, who have been reliable, a refresh is planned for the Model S and Model X in the coming months, like happening soon, but it's probably going to be a smaller update more than anything. And compared to that refresh Model 3, obviously the S and the X are still superior cars in many ways. They still have all the big features, they've got more features, they're still better cars, but there are still some things that the 3 will have that those cars won't have, which is what Tesla might be looking to fix. That would include some things like the RGB ambient lighting that'll be inside coming to those models, potentially some updates to sort of the trim pieces in the front, if there's any changes there with materials, any other interior changes we could see, maybe an upgraded audio system, and then also we've heard reports of a front camera, a front bumper camera coming to the Model 3 that'll also probably make its way to Model S and Model X if Tesla does move forward with this 360-degree top-down bird's eye view system, which according to rumors might actually be happening. Tesla Scope does say there is more info here, there are additional changes coming, but at this time, that's sort of all we know. So again, likely going to be a minor update, but it's certainly going to be better than nothing, still cementing these cars as Tesla's top end. So if you do want to get a Model S or Model X, it might be worth waiting just a couple of weeks to see what happens. This refresh does seem imminent. Not anything huge, but again, certainly better than nothing, right? All right, for number 2, let's talk Cybertruck, because believe it or not, deliveries of Cybertruck are finally set to begin as early as, well, actually any time from right now. Literally, we are in Q3 and a Cybertruck delivery event should be happening basically in a matter of days. Now, of course, volume production isn't set to ramp up until 2024, but at least a handful or maybe more than that, some lucky Cybertruck reservation holders will be taking delivery of this truck in just a matter of weeks, as again, Tesla is set to hold some sort of delivery event in Q3 of this year, at least according to Elon, so looks like by many accounts, a launch is imminent. Over the last few weeks, we've seen Cybertruck certainly making its rounds all around the world. We've seen it on roads on the Bay Area, multiple sightings around there. We saw it at a Cars and Coffee meetup in the Los Angeles area. We saw it internationally getting some weather testing. It seems like Cybertruck is closer than ever to finally being real. And according to some sleuthy spy shots of Giga Texas, more and more machinery is going in to be installed. It's getting online. And according to Drive Tesla Canada, Tesla is currently moving some Model Y workers over to the Cybertruck line to sort of get production up and running because this truck is set to finally hit the road. And over the last few months, we've certainly learned a lot more about this truck than what we knew just about a year or so ago. In fact, here's our best look at the interior. We can see the massive 18.5-inch touchscreen. We've got the squarish steering wheel that, of course, does not have any stalks on the left or the right. All of the controls are built into touch-sensitive buttons actually on the steering wheel itself. And also lots of room in that truck for various things and items. This is, of course, a truck after all, and it looks like Tesla's going to treat it like that. The truck is also rumored to be coming with a round steering wheel option as well, though no information on that is currently available. And a motorized tonneau cover should be coming that looks to be remote controlled from your phone, a massive windshield wiper on the front, hardware 4 cameras, a front bumper camera that again may allow for 360-degree top-down views, which would be very helpful in a truck of this size. And then, of course, there's still things we don't know. We don't know, most important of all, price. These are the initial prices that Tesla teased when they announced this truck all the way back in 2019. And obviously a lot has changed in the last 4 years, and many are definitely betting that pricing is not going to be similar to that, probably going to be significantly higher. As of right now, we don't have word on pricing. We just don't know what it's going to be. Your guess is as good as mine. So if you've got a prediction, leave it down below. But pricing hopefully will be revealed pretty soon because, again, all signs point to deliveries being pretty imminent. All right, let's move on from that to something a bit more happy and positive. And that, of course, is the big update coming to the Model 3 and Model Y. Now, the timeline for these cars is very different. So let me make that clear. The Model 3 refresh, this Project Highland refresh, is set to be announced literally any day from now. I mean, it's Q3 is the time for this, so that is right now through September. We're hearing that Tesla's factory in China, Giga Shanghai, is already building these at a limited production. They're building some prototypes. The design is finalized. It's ready to go, and we should see an announcement from Tesla on a brand new Model 3 basically at any moment now. And if you've seen any of my videos over the last couple of weeks talking about this model, you probably have heard the highlights, so I'm not going to sound like a broken record and go through everything all over again. But if you haven't, let me really quickly give you like the top 10 new features expected with this model and why it's going to be such a big deal. And if you are thinking about making the move to one of those new refreshed Model 3s or Model Ys, you're probably shopping around right now trying to get the absolute most value possible for your current EV. And I'm here to let you in on a little secret that you need to know about, and that is that you can actually get more money for your EV if you go to the right places and if you've got a healthy battery. And the one company that's here to make that all possible and help you through the entire process is also this video's sponsor, and that's Recurrent. Now, if you have not heard of Recurrent before, let me introduce you to an amazing company in this space that is really doing a lot of great things and really covering the EV trifecta, the top 3 things. They easily help you buy an EV and make sure that the EV you're going to buy here in the United States is going to qualify for those big federal tax incentives. They're also going to help you drive and manage the health of your EV's battery throughout the time you've got your EV. And then when it comes time to sell, they're going to help you sort of get connected with EV experts and dealers who understand what a healthy battery means in your vehicle, and also potentially get you some more money if you've got a healthy battery. Recurrent also offers this totally free monthly battery report that gives you incredible insight into the health of your EV's battery, delivered to your inbox automatically every single month. You can see your estimated range, a prediction of your future range, how your vehicle compares to similar vehicles in the Recurrent fleet, and how your charging habits could be helping or hurting the longevity of your battery. I can also easily get a quick glance at my Model Y's current estimated value, which, well, to say it lightly, certainly isn't what it used to be. So I want to do everything I can to sort of keep my car as attractive to new buyers as possible. And the best thing I can do is keep my battery as healthy as possible to make it better for the next owner. And like I mentioned a moment ago, having a healthy battery could earn you more money when it's time to sell your EV. In fact, if you do decide to sell, Recurrent will calculate a good battery premium so you can get better offers from EV experts. There's no spam or commitments here, no junk, just offers you can accept or ignore. Like I mentioned, Recurrent is doing so many amazing things in the EV space, and best of all is that it is totally free. You can head on their website, you can sign up for that monthly battery report, and get these incredible insights delivered directly to your inbox every single month totally for free. They're going to help you buy an EV, they're going to help you sell an EV. Recurrent has got that EV trifecta covered. They are here to help you every step of the process, and again, totally free. So what are you waiting for? If you want to learn more, check out Recurrent today, check out all the amazing things they offer, and sign up for that totally free monthly battery report, which you can do in just a couple of simple clicks. Hit the link down below to learn more and check out Recurrent for yourself today. We're getting an all-new design on the front and back of the vehicle. Hardware 4 with higher resolution cameras, and more cameras are expected to come here. A front bumper camera could be here for 360-degree top-down views. We're going to get a refreshed interior with some new materials. We're going to get a stockless steering wheel and a brand new steering wheel that's going to put all of those controls into touch-sensitive buttons on the wheel itself. Tesla is currently testing a rear entertainment screen that could be on this car, RGB ambient lighting, an upgraded audio system, ventilated cooled seats, matrix LED headlights on all models, and 10% more range coming to the standard range model, bringing it right up to about 300 miles of range for the very cheapest, most inexpensive Tesla you can buy today. And not only is this expected to come basically at any moment, but we're also hearing that Tesla isn't expected to raise prices too much. According to Tesla Scope, they said that things are going to be around the same price. So that is at least according to their sources. And again, we could see this announced and launched anytime, basically from right now, any day, anytime we could see this all new Model 3 that is going to be super exciting, and it'll be the biggest update the Model 3 has ever gotten since it was originally released, what, 5-ish years ago, about then? So it's going to be really exciting. So that's the story with the Model 3, but I should say that the Model Y is a bit of a different story. We had heard from Bloomberg that there's a Project Juniper code name for basically this refresh to come to the Model Y. The Model 3 and Model Y share so much of the same DNA that it just makes sense Tesla would bring all of this over to the Y. You'd have the new design, you'd have the new cameras, all of that should be coming. But according to Reuters, this would not come until the fall of 2024. So that sort of leaves a pretty big gap between the 3 and the Y, but that might not be the whole story, because we've heard over the last couple of days that Tesla is actually working on a new update to the Model Y that would come basically any time right now. It'd be sort of a stopgap between the current Model Y and then the much bigger update coming sometime near the end of 2024. Admittedly, details are pretty sparse here, but here's what we know right now. According to Drive Tesla Canada, Tesla is shutting down the Model Y line at Giga Texas for about 5 days, anytime, now in July, to make some changes to the line to then bring it back up. This also corresponds to another report we heard that Tesla was working on a Model Y interior refresh that may bring some of the new Project Highland interior features into the Model Y. Again, this would come before the exterior changes, but we could possibly see things like the RGB ambient lighting, ventilated seats, rear screen, new dash. That would all come to the Model Y now, and then the exterior changes would happen sometime next year. Again, we don't know exactly what's happening. The story seems to change with the Model Y every single day. The Model 3 looks to be like a done deal. That's coming any moment now. Model Y is a bit more confusing. So if you're looking to buy a Model Y, you might just want to wait a bit to see what happens, because things are very much in flux right now, but hopefully some good news on the Model Y side coming very soon as well. All right, next up is a very controversial move Tesla is making that I've seen a ton of discussion online about, a lot of heated debates in the comments, and that is the expansion of Tesla's supercharging network to natively support non-Tesla vehicles. Now, I should say in all fairness, this started a few months ago. Remember, Tesla announced the Magic Dock. It was going to be available at certain supercharging stations. It was going to come down and allow you to plug in your CCS-enabled third-party EV and use the supercharger network. Was a slow but steady start to sort of getting other vehicles into Tesla supercharging locations, but then everything changed. We have big announcements from Volvo, Ford, GM, Rivian, and basically new companies every single day that are adopting the NACS Tesla plug. And on one hand, you can't fault the good of this. There's a sort of a push from Tesla to bring people to EVs, to make the transition as easy as possible, to offer clean air solutions, and this is certainly going to help with that. It's going to make the transition for many to an EV easier. But on the other hand, many Tesla owners are upset that they are losing the biggest perk of owning a Tesla. The supercharger network was exclusive, it was fast, it was reliable, it was abundant. When every other company struggled, Tesla had a huge advantage with the supercharger network, and as good as it is to see them sort of give it away in a sense, Tesla's also making money from this. So it's a good thing for Tesla, the company, a good thing for other EV makers, but I wouldn't say it's a great thing for Tesla owners. If you're a Tesla owner looking to explore a different vehicle, then that's a good thing. But if you're a Tesla owner who enjoyed that exclusive access, not really very good. And for those who say that, you won't see any busier stalls, you won't see more downtime, this and that, I guess it depends on where you live, but I will say personally here in Southern California, superchargers, despite any day, anytime, they're always busy. There's always a line. And this is just with Tesla vehicles. I can't imagine what the demand is going to be once they fully open to other vehicles. So I don't think it's necessarily a good thing for Tesla owners. You can disagree with me in the comments down below. Obviously, I think it's cool that we're all sort of sharing one, standardized plug. But in terms of this being a good thing for Tesla vehicle owners, I don't think so. Feel free to disagree with me down below, but just a little controversy I thought we should discuss as Tesla ramps this up and other vehicle makers sort of make this change. We're going to see a big change to supercharger stations and really the supercharger network as a whole over the next 12-ish months. The next move that Tesla is looking to make in the next year or so is the release of the Model 2. Tesla just recently teased this. It's the $25,000 Tesla that might be a smaller version of the Model 3 or Model Y. Not a whole lot is known about this, besides the fact that it's going to be built at Giga Mexico, an all-new Tesla factory in Mexico that unfortunately is seeing some labor disputes causing a delay in its opening. So we may not see this Model 2 happen until 2025, though the original target is 2024. Sometimes Tesla has been pretty quick in making up lost time, but a new, cheaper Tesla is expected to come. It's supposed to sell in volumes. It's supposed to be a really big seller, and it's supposed to be significantly cheaper than the Model 3. Given that the Model 3 has come down a lot in price over the last couple of months, this is going to be a very interesting car to follow. Again, not a whole lot is known. There's been talk about maybe cloth seats, a smaller screen, no glass sunroof, stuff like that, but we really don't know as of right now. So as soon as we have more info about this, I'll let you know, but it certainly definitely is in Tesla's master plan and should be on the horizon sometime in the next 12 to 18 months. All right, so what are your guys' thoughts on this? Your thoughts on Model 2, Model 3, Model Y refresh changes, your thoughts on supercharging, opening up to everyone, good thing, bad thing? Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also don't forget, you can enter for a chance to win your very own Tesla Model S, Model X, Model 3, Model Y, Cybertruck, or $50,000 in cash by clicking the link down below. This is going on through an excellent organization, the Chicago Chesed Fund. They are on a mission to help families by offering them services like food, furniture, job placement, navigating government funding, and so much more. You're supporting a wonderful cause. So if you click that link down below in the description and use the code Robert, you can get $25 off 2 tickets or $500 off 15 tickets. Again, link is down below. There's a limited amount of tickets for sale, so be sure to check it out down below. Supporting an amazing cause, you have the potential to win an amazing prize, a Tesla of your choice. Also know that if you buy 2 or more tickets before July 11th, you'll automatically be entered into a second prize drawing for the chance to win a bottle of Tesla tequila valued at $1,600 for no extra charge. So again, link down below, use that code Robert. It's going to be $25 off 2 tickets or whopping $500 off 15 tickets. Also, I'm giving away free Amazon gift cards basically in every single video. I did a video recently on some accessories that I will leave linked down below. If you check that video out, I'm actually giving away 2 Amazon gift cards in that video. So if you want to have a chance to win, there's some good odds in that one. I'm basically giving away in all of my videos. So if you want a chance to win, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, like this video. I'm doing drawings all the time. And also, please leave some way for me to contact you. Your social handle, email address, something. I've already messaged multiple people who have missed deadlines that I can't contact because they've won and then I can't get in touch with them. So please leave a way for me to contact you because I've already had multiple winners who have lost out because I can't get in touch. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know how to contact you. Subscribe and like this video. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, all that. And just win some free Amazon money from me to you because I appreciate you guys and your support. Thank you as always. I'm Robert Rosenfeld and I'll see you all in the next one.